And we are live. Welcome back, everyone, to Isyour6covered. Appreciate you showing up. And you got to thank tonight's chat for Dick Hedges. I was just on the phone with him, and he's like, man, you should do a chat tonight. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. He's like, oh, you figure it out. So if you guys are bored at home, we're going to talk some rifle stuff today. Hopefully we have a special guest that's been in here before. We now know him as Hold Left Edge and Send It. He used to be also known as Mr. Charles Diffie. All right, let's get in here, see who got first place before we get going. Gives everybody time to show up. We got Steve Headley in first place. Brian Wyatt, welcome. Todd Bailey, I just sent you or texted you, not texted you, but would love to get an update on the kids shooting team. So I remember we were out there quite a few, I don't know how long ago it was now that we got to shoot with them. It was 4/18. So it's almost been a month. See how the kids have been doing. See if you got more people on the roster for your team. Hopefully all those young ladies and boys out there are shooting well. So get an update on that. That'd be cool. Commando 97's out there. I don't know what the deal is with the notifications. Some people are getting them. Some people are not. That is a YouTube algorithm deal. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is that. If you got the little bell clicked, there's really not much more you can do besides curse YouTube every once in a while. Let's see here. We got Gordon out there. Welcome. John Rollins. Bob Smith, 3 crowns. What is that? Rifle stuff? What is that? Nancy Mink. Willard's out there as well. Daniel got as my judge. Skunk Ape. Bravado Racing. 80 Baja Abigail. Doug B. Gamma Mill. Ortiz. Hey, what's up, man? Are they moving Snipers Unknown? What's going on? I heard that could be rumor. I heard that the location might be changed. Need to get your butt on here and talk about it if so. Seabeck's out there as well. What's going on, Seabeck? Seabeck's on vacation right now. I talked to him earlier today, a little while ago, and he's cruising around with the family checking out stuff. So big countries out there. We got Jeff Cobb. Welcome, everybody. See, you ever check your blood sugar? Actually, I do. Last time I checked it was about 3 or 4 months ago. Silver Fox checked my sugar for me, and I was good to go. My body is designed for it. Don't worry about it, Gamma Mill. That's top secret insider trading information. What's up, Sean Downey? Is it true or not? Where do I got to drive to go to the next Snipers Unknown match? Hopefully it's not farther away or too far away. That was an excellent match for you guys that are thinking about going. If you have a partner that you guys shoot with all the time, it's definitely a match you don't want to miss. At least got to do it once in your life. I have a clearance. Well, you know, I don't know. This top secret information is out there, so maybe you can't say if the match is going to be moved or not, but it sure would be it'd be beneficial to know once we can find out. We got the Crazy Scotsman out there. Welcome to the show, buddy. You forgot to get tea, Davy J. We'll all just wait till you come back with your tea. Just kidding. We're not going to wait. It would be nice if we could, but I know you guys you're not going to wait. We got Joaquin Jacknov out there. Welcome. And my special guest hasn't shown up yet, so we will wait. We will wait for him. Could be computer issues, which we all know what that means. Big country. Hopefully you're doing well. Looks like you're going to get to shoot with our buddy out there pretty soon. A match coming up. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. I'm here. I want to know about the match, my man. Is it going to be a GTI facility or is it going to be somewhere else? Or if you can't say, just put code word, don't worry about it. We'll just call it that. Just put don't worry about it. And then that'll be code word for don't worry about it. Sigma Tacticals out there. How's it going? From Mobile, Alabama. Not too far away. Ace in the hole. Welcome, welcome. We got Skull. Born to be a shooter. Josh has snuck in the building. Welcome. We got Thomas rolling out there. We got, who else have we got snuck in here like a little ninja? We got Desi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Desi's out there as well. Regular watcher, first time commenter. I tell you what, this is a very friendly place, Desi. If you ever have a question, you ask it. And I'm not going to say that out of all the people that watch this, there's probably someone that can help you out. We shall see. But we got Charles T. Give me the thumbs up when you're ready, Charles. I can't hear you yet because I haven't put you in the thing. Just give me one of these. Okay, we're good. I don't want to get you on here if you're not ready yet. How have you been, sir?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing well. We had some rain today, so it was quite boring. But
we had a bunch yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Dick Hedges. He said it was raining down in Florida as well. So there probably wasn't much shooting on the East Coast today, unless they were trying out some scuba gear.
Well, heck, they couldn't find gas on the East Coast anyway, so, you know.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I did go get basically lunch, and I think I passed 4 or 5 gas stations and basically bags on all the handles. So
our prices went up, but we haven't had any of the long lines and stuff like that yet. So
the prices went up, but you still have fuel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I left the house yesterday for lunch, went and done some stuff, and by the time I got back, I was at about an hour. Gas went up 25 cents.
Gotcha. Maybe you can give us the update on this recent. What was that? That was the PRS Nationals?
The NRL finale?
The finale.
Yeah, it was NRL finale.
You want to give us a heads up on how that went? I know you got a chance to meet Chris Way and a few other people.
It was fun. Tip Oklahoma wins. Got to watch the best 100 shooters in the world shoot that weekend. And, Morgan King, he ended up winning it first place. I think Austin Orgain got second. Clay Blackketter, I think he was 12th or 13th. But, yeah, I mean, overall, watching guys on that level shoot, you will learn a lot of stuff.
Now, were you a roaming RO or did you stay at a certain stage?
Stayed at one stage. There was 2 of us on glass, though. So when one spotter was spotting, I would watch. And then when I was spotting, he would watch and stuff like that.
Okay, nice. So there was enough people to be able to do that. I would assume so at the finale because, that's an exciting thing, even if you aren't shooting, I guess.
Well, not only that, the way the targets was laid out and stuff, there's no way one person could spot, especially on our stage on day one, because there was a target straight out at 650 yards, I think it was, and you were shooting off a rock, back and forth. But one target was straight up and the other target was like this down in a hollow back and behind a bunch of trees and stuff in the shadows. So we had to have 2 ROs on that stage.
Okay.
And then on day 2, there was a target down in the bottom. I think it was 496 yards. And the second target was at 750, I think. So, it's one of those deals where, one person really couldn't spot both targets.
Yeah, it would have been definitely difficult, especially depending on the shooting array, how you had to go back and forth or whatever it would have been.
The first day was just a rock. I mean, the shooter was right there going back and forth. But the second day, it was 5 spools. You had to start at the first spool, modified prone, then go to the next spool, shoot off it. Then they had I'm not sure where they got it from, but it was a big round metal spool. You had to go inside it and shoot 2 off one side, go around and shoot 2 off the other side. and then go back over to the fifth spool and shoot 2 off of it. Jim C and Tate, they done a real good job on the course of fire.
Yeah, I bet it was. Was there any moving targets?
I don't think there was a mover at this match,
Okay.
but the way the troop lines and stuff was laid out, I mean, you know, like Morgan said in his interview, he's like, you know, I didn't know there was that many ways to shoot a troop line, but I think there was 5 or 6 troop lines in total. One of them was almost 360 degrees. Like you started shooting
give us
over
an idea
here.
of what you're talking about. Tell us what this means.
Troop line is you got several different targets, say, you know, 400, 700, 900, and 1,000, 1,200 yards. And most of them you'll shoot prone. But a lot of the way that they would do it at this match was you would have like one over here at 400, one over here at 700, one over here at 900, one over here at 1,000. So you actually had to get up between targets and move to shoot each target.
Okay. Pretty interesting, for sure. What were some of the things that you might have picked up, learned at this match? You know, being able to really like watch the shooters shoot, being able to watch the impacts. Like, what were you guys seeing with out there? I guess first question would be, what was some of the things you learned that you could help the rest of us listen with?
Yes.
You know, wind was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the targets set down in the valley and stuff, and then you had some up on top of a hill. So down here, you might have a left to right wind, and up here, you would have a right to left wind. So your wind holds wouldn't be the same going back and forth between targets and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it was
They'll be all right.
It was pretty rough on a lot of the guys. You know, at least they was generous and gave them a 2-minute time limit instead of 90 seconds.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yes.
And then did you get a chance to ask any of the shooters how much they were holding with whatever winds they were dealing with?
The first day, the first squad before the wind started blowing, they was holding 1 2/10. By the last squad that came through on day 1, they was holding 8/10 to a mil.
Okay.
And then day 2 stayed pretty consistent. Day 2, anywhere between 4 and 6/10 on my stage.
Got it.
I got to play with a lot of different glass. I played with some Night Force attackers. I played with the new Leopold Mark V with the PR2 reticle in it that John Pinch designed.
Was that a new reticle came out?
Yeah, Leopold released that new reticle. It's called the PR2 that John Pinch ended up designing. It's nice.
Now, what's some of the differences of that?
On the PR2 reticle, you don't have a reticle in the top of the glass. You know, you've got almost like a T.
Yeah.
And then you've got 2.5 0.25 mil hash marks instead of 0.1, 0.2, or 0.5. And
2.5?
Yes.
So 2.5, 5, 7.5, and
yes.
10? Wow. That'd be
and not only that, you know, you're say your 2.5, it's got a line going down. Your 5's got a line going up. 7.5 is down and 1 is up.
Okay.
And then they've got it's broke up in between, so you know that you can hold in between, and you're in between that, like, you know, 4/10 or whatever it is. It was a pretty impressive glass.
The glass quality was good.
Oh yeah, definitely. For
Awesome.
the money, I don't think there's anything out there that can beat it in the $2,000 price point.
All right. Yeah, that's what's neat about checking out other people's gear, you know. Seeing some of the new stuff
I
coming
honestly like the Mark V better than I did the Attacker, the 5x25.
Okay.
I thought the Leopold had better glass in it to my eyes.
I could see that. Let's see here. Abigail, she toughed it out. She was out training while the rest of us were hiding inside. She was out there in the rain.
She's just a
She's a beast. Good job, Abigail. Way to embrace the suck. Get out there and train on a rainy day. Kudos for you on that one. We got. So, are you shooting that next match in Georgia?
No.
No, you're not.
No.
I was thinking of somebody else.
I'm going to shoot Tate's match in August as soon as it goes live. We've got a Border Wars match in June. I'm going to shoot it. We're having our first match up at the little place that we run our club matches at. We've got our first match up there Saturday. I'll shoot it. I wanted to go up and shoot the Punisher positional up in Kansas. I don't know if I'm going to make it up there or not.
That's probably – no, that's not – what kind of haul is that from Oklahoma?
For me, it's about 5 hours.
5 hours?
5.5 hours. Yeah, it ain't bad.
Yeah, that's where it starts getting dicey once you get to those numbers about 5 hours. There's a few matches, kind of the local matches, and it's like, do I want to get a hotel? Because by the end of the day, the last thing you want to do is drive home. But yeah.
Well, a lot of the 2-day matches, you've almost got to get a hotel because you've got to go down and register on Friday.
Correct.
No, yeah. So I mean, like Tate's match, it's only going to be an hour away from the house. But instead of drive down Friday and register, drive back home, and then drive back down Saturday morning, I'm just going to go down Friday and get a hotel room.
Okay.
Hotel's only 15 minutes away, something like that, from where the shoot's going to be.
Yeah, see, and that makes it nice. A lot of these times you get a hotel room, and it's dang near an hour away or 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I still got to wake up early,
Yep.
It's like, I don't know if I'd rather just get up at 3 in the morning to drive out there.
And then we'll have a doctor with you as soon as possible.
Definitely nicer to shoot when you're not all tired, though, that's for sure.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Got Brian T out there. We got Les is out there. Papa's Place. Gamma Meal's not answering the question. He's just putting the dang thing up there. Gabdor, welcome to the show. Let's see. Got the hat. Love it, man. Got a compliment on it today and told him where to go get one. Appreciate it, DW. Yeah, a lot of the hats that got ordered should be hitting your guys' front doors today or tomorrow. I know Josh Thomas got his and DW. So we shall see. Plans is GTI, bro. Oh, okay. I missed that one. Well, that's good because I love that facility. Have you had a chance to go out there since South Carolina? GTR? It's like an old did you ever see the Snipers Unknown match videos we did put out? That huge
I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah, it's an amazing facility. You're on I think it's 10 or 11 stories shooting down. And,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun match, yeah.
I see we got 3 crowns out there.
Where's he at? Snuck in here. 3 crowns. Yep. Got mine today, and my son already has 3 of them. What is he talking about?
I think the hats.
Oh, the hats. Okay. What's up, Bald and Curious? Well, you have an RV, no hotel for you. Yeah, that's a pain in the butt, though. Sometimes. What about the SIG BDX scope? I don't have any info on that one for you, my friend.
I'll be honest, I'm not a SIG anything fan.
The only thing I use is SIG, and I would much rather have the Vortex one, but I haven't been able to spend the price on for the Fury. But the range finding binos, I would love to get a set of those.
I want to check out those new stabilizing binos they just released. Have you seen those?
What model is it?
I don't know. I saw it on Facebook earlier. A buddy of mine posted about it.
Stable? Who? Vortex?
No, SIG.
Oh, SIG? No, I haven't heard the news on that. Does it come with a tripod? Is that how you get it stable?
No, they got like the button you push and it stabilizes them.
I'm just screwing with you.
It doesn't say what model they are, but they're 15Xs. And they got the stabilizing capability.
Yeah, there's times when I'm using the BDX 3000s, the kilos, and I would like to have a little more power, but it is what it is. That's what it comes
Yeah, I
with.
was playing with my 15X Cronus that I just got before I got on here, and the wife, she's like, I hate looking through spotters and stuff. I told her, I said, hey, look through these and see what you think. She's like, wow, I want a pair.
And what were they?
The 15 by 56 Athlon Cronus binos
Okay.
for $600. There's nothing out there that can compete with them.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Because I was going to use one of these certs for a set of the razors, and even with a cert, they're like $1,200. I'm like, I'm not spending that when I can get a set of Athlons for like $500.
It's all about the warranty, though, Charles.
Athlon's got the same warranty Vortex does.
Does it? Okay.
Yep. Did you know I ran over that Aries here a while back and sent it back to them? I had a new scope in 5 days.
Dang. That's good.
I shipped it Monday. They got it Wednesday. They called me Thursday, and I had a new scope on Monday. So 7 days with the weekend.
Yeah. I love when companies are back their stuff up. Definitely for sure. Dufuski, what is going on? That unknown location looked like a great place to hang out and shoot.
Don't see any external parasites, but I do want to
talking about hat. Yep.
It's great.
Let's see. No mind it in. My son already has 3. Let's see. Heat is good for you. Stay hydrated. That's right, Abigail. Alaska one Andy's out there as well. Let's see. Johnny Wad, Miss Johnny Wad out there. It's 102 degrees here. Too hot to trade in sweet tea and shooting bids. Great answer, Johnny Wad. Cheers to that, buddy. James Smith. There's a lot of you guys that snuck in here. Hopefully you guys hit the thumbs up button on the way in. Vanessa Kitty, Jason Yandel, welcome.
There's 6 rudders. He just popped in.
Oh, there's 6 rudders. Yep. I was trying to catch up on some of these comments here. How are you liking that new foundation chassis? I know you switched over to, I think.
I love it.
What's the benefits that you enjoy the most from that chassis? Or I guess
honestly, to me, it fits me better than what the MDT did. You know, I feel more stable with it without as much weight in it. Because, you know, it's got that big wide fore end on it. And, you know, the recoil reduction. To me, it doesn't feel like, you know how with the aluminum and stuff, you feel almost like a little bit of the harmonics and the vibration come through the gun when you shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
With the foundation, there's no vibrations or anything that come through it.
Yeah, I think last time we talked, it was you had said, I don't remember what you were kind of guessing, but what you thought or felt or appeared to feel like percentage-wise, there was a percentage of recoil that was lost within that.
I would say 25 to 30% after I've actually had a lot of time behind it. Because I've probably put 1,200 rounds through this 6BR. And, you know, after I actually messed with it and got it where it would fit me, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, that's the simplest way I can put it. I've actually got on Altus's notify me list when they get a Centurion in.
Now, has that got the ARCA built into it, or do you got to run one on the bottom?
It's got the Anschutz rail built in that you put one. You have to screw one on.
Okay. I've had a chance to play with one for just a few minutes, but yeah, it seemed much lighter. Actually, one of the shooters that was on here before, Coker Metcalf, he runs those foundation chassis, and there's definitely a lot of weight reduction out of those things compared to my really butt heavy MPA matrix chassis.
Yeah, see, when I was running the ACC, it weighed like 31 or 32 pounds because I had all the weight kits in it, and then I had more weight on the bottom of it on the ARCA rail to get it where I wanted it. Yeah.
And that's with the MDT chassis?
Yeah, that was with the MDT.
Yeah,
My gun now is probably 24 pounds, give or take, about in there. I haven't weighed it, but yeah.
yeah, that's a. Well, now it's an average rifle, but the 31 pounds, man, that's really on the top of the scale there. It's a heavy rifle.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to build another gun now since I got a 50% off impact cert at the NRL finale off the RO table.
Nice. That's a nice bonus for helping out that day.
Yes. So I can get an impact for about $800 with it, give or take. 750, 800.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those matches, if you RO one, you can get like a free entry into the next one kind of deal.
Yeah. Some matches do that. What
Yeah,
I
I
like
know.
about them, they actually pay their ROs. You know, they pay you to pay your expenses.
Okay.
And
I know.
then they'll have a table set up just for the ROs, and they'll draw names of ROs out of the hat, out of a cup, you know, and stuff like that. And they make sure everybody gets drawn.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it's really good because you're out there making the event happen and spending your weekend or whatever, depending on how long of a match it is.
Brian T on liking the BR, I'm still undecided on it. I went out Sunday and got my data treed up on it. I shot it out to 12:30, I think. And I saw quite a bit of inconsistency with switching winds out at that distance. So I don't know yet. I'll shoot my first match with it actually this weekend, and I'll know more after that.
So this next match, you're trying a different caliber, did you say?
Yeah, I went from a 6 Creed to a 6 BR.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you've been shooting that BR for a little while.
I have, but I haven't shot at any matches yet.
Oh, gotcha. Design Hunter. Got 2 deep in my foundation stocks after chassis. Just put a 6 GT and a Centurion with Deep South full weight kit.
The Centurion will be my next foundation.
What's the difference? That's the newest one that came out, isn't it?
Yeah, the Centurion is if I'm not mistaken, it's like a hybrid between the Genesis 2 and the Exodus. The grip is farther forward on the Centurion than what it is on the MG1 and MG2.
Now, what's the benefit to that?
It's just easier to take and kind of get a grip on the gun and have a trigger pull, because on mine, I can't like close my hand on the grip. I've got to come up off the grip some and just use fingers. You know, it would be like, here's the stock, and I'm doing this with it, you know. Whereas with the Centurion, I can actually take and bring it up and close my hand on it. The Centurion's almost like having a vertical grip.
Okay, yeah, that's what Design Hunter's saying right now. More of a vertical grip.
Yeah.
All right, Abigail, you drive safe.
Yes, we will use it. Okay, it was my free gift for rejoining. Okay, cool. Thank you.
We got our buddy Chris out there, Armament and Axes.
I have no idea what they are. They're okay.
He like showed up here. Yeah, Chris Beck shooting the foundation says the recoil just dies.
Yes, it does. I'm actually going to screw my 6 Creed barrel back on next week and go play with the new barrel on the 6 Creed. Take and download it to about 2,900 feet per second, 2850, 2,900, and see what I can do with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I'm running speed-wise. Thought I had it on one of these notes here.
You're running the 115 D-Tax, ain't you?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Probably 30. I know Ray was running his like 3,200.
Yeah, I brought mine down a little bit. I went to 40.8 grains. And I don't know if it's that node right there, but I'm getting some really good accuracy out of that, out of Kenny's Desert Precision rifle that he built for me.
Yeah. I've been shooting the 112 match burners out of mine for about the last year. And I think I was running 40.3 grains of H4350 and Starline brass at about 3080, 3050, 3080 in that neighborhood.
Okay. Yeah, because when my rifle ended up showing up, Ray had already had his 6 Creed, but he had a shorter barrel, and I tried running. I think he shoots right at 41 and a half of H4350. I put that in my rifle. I was way too hot.
Yeah.
I was like, "Woo, good lord!"
I started to buy some Reloader 16 today, but I'm not paying $350 for an 8-pounder of it.
Is that what it's at right now?
That's local. $350 for an 8-pounder plus tax.
Jeez.
And that's the store that's not gouging because they can't get powder directly from Alliant and Hodgdon's and stuff like that. They've only been in town 5 or 6 years. So there's a couple other stores in town that already had contracts. So they've got to go through third-party distributors. Well, all the prices on the third-party distributors has went up, so they have to raise their prices.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. The guy that you're buying it from's got to make a few bucks.
Yep. The one store that's got the direct count, they are $80 to $90 a pound on powder right now. $30 100 on primers, and
Did you just spend $30 per 100 primers?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
And like the 140 ELDM, they're $80 a box. And you've got to get primers, you have to buy 100 bullets and a pound of powder.
In order to get primers, you got to get 100. Or say that again.
You have to buy a box of bullets and a pound of powder. So you're spending $300 to get 100 primers, basically.
Man, you are blowing my mind away right now. That is horrible.
Yeah.
That is. You know what? You're going to be shooting 22 long rifle before you know it.
The prices on the 22 ain't no better right now.
Yeah, but you can find it.
Well, I found a website the other night. It's called Ammo Fast. They've got 22 ammo on there. Some.
What they got?
I think the Center X the other night when I seen it was $17.95 a box.
Oh damn! Yeah, that's more than it should be.
But the funny part about it is they're owned by Powder Valley. So Powder Valley made this new website to put their ammo and stuff like that on, mark the price up.
Yeah, and it doesn't look bad on Powder Valley's end.
And you don't know it until you get your credit card bill or whatever, and it says on your credit card bill, Powder Valley / Ammo Fast.
Oh, bamboozled. Yep. Yeah, because they don't want to be the next. What is it called? Dirt.
Cheaper than dirt.
Yeah, cheaper than dirt. You know, the super gougers. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Jakaki says he's got some M193 for 64 cents a round yesterday. Well, here's the other problem. Welcome to the show too, Joe M. So with all this fuel stuff going on, at least on the East Coast, right? Anything we order between it already taking like 4 to 6 weeks to get, even if the Postal Service gets it, it's not going to be able to even bring it anywhere because I had a package today I should have got, and I would assume because of fuel, I didn't get it. I paid like an extra $8 to get just one bushing. This isn't the one I ordered. Just to get to get here in 2 days. And I think due to fuel and everything else, all that's going to be out the window. So.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. You know, me and a buddy talked at the finale this weekend. We both said, if a person could come up with something in the gun industry right now and be able to manufacture and have it in stock, it really wouldn't matter what it is. People's going to buy it because everywhere you look, nothing is in stock.
No, that And kind of with how reloading supplies were there for a while, I haven't looked into anything because I haven't needed much, but you couldn't even find, there was no way to ever even get components. So finding projectiles, primers, and powder was like obsolete already.
Mm-hmm.
But then everybody decided, I'm going to go buy presses and stuff, but you can't make anything if you don't have anything to make.
Well, it's like, I hang out at the local store up here quite a bit, when I have nothing else to do. And they hook me up a little bit on discounts and stuff like that because I help unload trucks and whatnot. But people that come in and they're like, what will it take for me to get into loading? And the first thing we tell them is, dude, right now is not a good time. You can't find primers, for one. When you do find them, you go to gun broker, they're $400 or $500 $1,000. And then, bullets, you can still find some bullets, but like 6mm stuff that we shoot, good luck. You're going to pay burger prices for Sierras on some of the forums or more if you can find them.
I might know a location where you can get some burgers.
Yeah, text me the info if you would.
All right.
I mean, I don't need bullets right now, but I would buy them if I could find them just to have them.
Yeah, I hear you. Welcome to the show, Bump Tech. Let's see. Big Country says Midway had powder today.
I haven't had any issues finding powder in the last couple months. But primers and bullets, mainly bullets, because I've got primers. I bought 10,000 right before all this pandemic stuff started.
Yeah, I was lucky enough I got an okay stash of stuff where I'm not going to have to sweat it too bad, but I'm glad I bought what I did, before all this.
If I could go back then to what I know now, I wouldn't have been the nice guy and left 20,000 primers sitting on the shelf. I'd have went in and bought everything they had.
Yeah.
Especially since that store's closed down now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So you basically, if you guys aren't familiar with reloading, 1,000 primers, which is in a box about yay big, is usually like on a bad day, it was like $36, $28 to $32. Now each little box is freaking 30-something bucks. That is just the stupidest thing. This is going to continue until people just say, I'm not paying it.
Well, that's the problem, Everybody complains about the gougers. Well, it's not just the gougers. The gougers is only getting this money because people are paying this money. Quit paying $300 or $400 $1,000 for them, and primers, they can't sell them. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, we got Tree Feller out there from Australia, and he's saying, morning, lads.
Good morning.
Actually thought about you today, Jason. I said, what time is it in Australia, Siri? I was asking my phone, and it's all 2 a.m. I was like, let's figure out what time it is right now. Hey, Siri, what time is it in Australia?
It's 11:40 a.m. in Canberra, Australia.
It is still morning. Yeah. Last time I was on the chat with him, it was like 2 o'clock or something, it seemed like. I think he thought he said.
What's up, Kenny?
Kenny's out there. dpgunworks.com.
Design Hunter said a local shop by him had A-tips for $83.100. That's nuts.
That is nuts.
Well, that's like last night when I was looking for Dick. Midway wants $90 $100 for him right now.
Yeah, he had. Actually, I got it right here. Dun, dun, dun. 109s and 105s. Are you shooting those?
I shoot 105s. I haven't tried any 109s yet.
Did he send you an email today or text you?
Who, Dick?
Dick, yeah.
No. Yeah, no. Not that I know of.
185 per 500.
Yeah, I'm game with that.
Yeah. Bump Tech, welcome, man. It says Rick, you should come shoot my Forgets Day centerfire match in southern Minnesota. You should come shoot it. We can shoot out 1350. Yeah, I've seen your videos, Bump Tech. You got a nice place out there. Nice ranch or farm or whatever we call it. I don't know what the official verbiage should be. Let's see here.
Big country, I could have too. A lot of my stash on primers has went to friends. You know, they didn't prepare for all this stuff, so it would be, hey, can I have 100 primers? Hey, can I do this? And yeah, that's where a lot of my primers just went to.
So that means the price of primers has gone up 100%. No,
Yeah,
10,
just about.
10 times. Right?
I mean, even when Midway has primers, they're $74.99 a thousand right now. Federal 205 match primers.
Oh, that's only
$75. Yeah, but you add shipping on top of that. That's normal. I have a feeling that's going to be the new normal price on Federals.
Okay. Well, I'm just thinking because I mean, I bought many boxes of thousands of primers that were around 28 to 32 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So
They've been about 36 here for a while.
Yeah, if it's each sleeve is $100, that's 10 times the amount, right?
Yeah,
because it's 320 bucks. Man, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, 1,000%. Tyler said. I don't know. I suck at math. You guys know this one. 109s and the GTs are hammering. Design Hunter said.
Design Hunter, how do you like the GT? You have any of the magazine issues or any of that, the feeding issues that like the BR and the Dasher and stuff have?
Yeah, we'll find out here in a sec. Primers are about $1 for 100. Yeah, Armament and Axis. The good old days when I'm blaming it on you, Chris. You should have bought that. You should have bought, a bunch, and you should have knew that this was going to happen. Jeez, I can't even speak English anymore. The GT is a bit longer than the BR and feels great.
See, Beck, we all need 6mm bullets bad.
I heard they changed the design of the D-Tacs. They got a ring on it now.
That's what I heard.
I haven't had a chance. I haven't bought any new boxes, but last time I looked, I didn't have any to even buy anyway, so it didn't matter. I'm liking the D-Tac.
I want to try the 103 grain vapor trails, but they're expensive.
See, Tree Feller says 10 cases of the old CCI standard, and now I'm down to 3. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, Kenny, that doesn't surprise me on the Hornady brass, only lasting 2 to 5 shots. But I think Hornady and Alpha is the only 2 that makes brass for the GT right now.
Look at this madness.
That's crazy.
Man, that is crazy. Tree Feller's probably in a tree right now, Bluetooth, listening to us while he's chopping trees down. He had sent me an email the other day. I sent you an email, Tree Feller, if you want to join in on the chat. Man, I got to thank you. Things went well with those email strands, so I appreciate all your help on that deal. The GT carbon ringed something awful after 70 to 80 rounds consistently. Man, that's a lot.
Joe, who did the barrel for you?
Yeah, I would like to talk to Eagle Eye Shooting about that whole carbon ring. Maybe it's something about the way the chamber's cut, or I wonder if there's a way to get around having that. Not so much getting rid of it, but like ways to extend it.
I've got to clean my 6 Creed barrel. I don't clean the whole barrel. I clean the chamber for a carbon ring about every 300 rounds on my 6 Creed, just to make sure I don't get one.
Now, how often are you cleaning the bore in the barrel?
I've got 2,200 rounds on it. I've never cleaned it.
That's it. I'm kicking you off here. I can't even take the madness. Really? So you're the guy that will spend the time to clean the chamber, but you won't run a damn brush down it a few times.
Yep. Unless the accuracy falls off, I do not clean my main part of my barrel.
That's awesome. That's the great thing about this chat is you just learn, so many different ways. I know, like Chris Beck on his Rimfire stuff, he does a 25-yard zero, and now I know that you do after 3 billion rounds. So you're just basically waiting for the barrel to burn out and not ever have to clean the damn thing.
Pretty much. Well, that's like this trigger barrel on my BR. I've got 1,200 rounds on it. I've cleaned it. I cleaned it when I first got it to make sure all the shavings and the oil and stuff was out of it. I ran 15 rounds through it, cleaned it again, ran 15 more through it, cleaned it again, and I haven't cleaned it since.
Wow. So here's a great answer from Eagle Eye Shooting. He says, and we were talking about the carbon ring. Use a bore cam to see your cartridge max length. That carbon ring gets eliminated if you find your max cartridge length and trim 5 thousandths. You'll see listed trim length is about 30 thousandths.
Huh.
Doug B says, yeah, kick them off. Chris Beck's laughing at you. Hey, burn the barrel out. You're just trying to save the world from having to use all the solvent, right? Like the hops.
The way I look at it, I can spend that time scrubbing that barrel out at the range practicing.
So the way you clean a barrel is you pull a trigger with a cartridge in it.
Pretty much.
That's awesome. Who knows? Maybe that's the magic trick that we.
In my opinion, there is really no wrong way to do it, unless you're stupid and start running the jags out the end and pulling them back through and stuff like that, messing up your crown.
Yeah.
Which that's what worries me about a lot of the guys that clean their barrel every range trip. I'm just like, eventually you're going to end up messing your crown up. There's just no way around it, I don't think.
So how many rounds did you say you were at on your 6 Creedmoor? Because you said
2,200, I believe.
2,200. And you're not seeing any noticeable differences?
Not yet, no.
And you're running a hot round, I thought you said.
30-50 to 30-80.
Okay, so right in there. Big Country says solvent's overrated. Definitely need to clean your ring. Treefeller 22 LR says.
Would I trust this barrel with that many rounds on it to go shoot a national 2-day match? Probably not. Just because it could go any day.
See, I wonder what is the noticeable difference, like when your barrels basically burn out. So it goes from, say, a nice tight group. It doesn't go from, say, a 1 MOA, we'll just call it a 1 MOA rifle, to a 3 MOA rifle within that weekend, does it?
It could. The main thing that you're going to fight is velocity. Okay, say you go to the match and you're shooting 30-50. That barrel could lose 100 feet per second, that quick. And then you're going to be chasing your data all weekend long.
Gotcha. You will get lead, copper, and powder felling. Too much hurts, but a little can help. So your velocity is going to drop very suddenly. You'll see your dope off immediately, Joe. Great answer, Joe. Appreciate the another good answer. What matches you got coming up that you're super excited about, like some of the bigger ones?
The match in August, of course, of Tate's. I might go shoot another one the weekend after the Summer Okie Showdown that Justin's going to put on. I started to shoot the match that he put on this past weekend, and I just had too much stuff going on.
Gotcha.
Border Wars matches, they're always fun. We're going to do our little series again this year. I think the guy that won the series last year, he made like $1,000. So that's a pretty good little deal.
Yeah. Now, are you in the standings? Are you in for your region? Are you?
I'm not even a PRS member. I'm not even a PRS or NRL member.
Okay, gotcha. Abigail made it back safely. That's good. Let's see here.
I agree, Big Country. On 22s, I would clean them a lot because they foul and get nasty easy.
Yeah, I try to do mine every 200, 250. Of course, some days I'll shoot 500 rounds, but after that I'll give it a cleaning for the day. But
it's easy to shoot 500 rounds with a 22.
Oh, all day. I could do that every day. If I had the ammo and the time, I could shoot 500 rounds every day. At least 400, like guaranteed, easy.
I'm surprised you ain't got like a 50-yard 22 range out your back door.
You would be amazed. You'd be amazed what I don't have here. No, this new house I'm in, that wouldn't be very good. No, I'm actually looking for a piece of property right now. Originally, I was trying to find a house on it, attached to a piece of property, but kind of the way the topography and the houses are around here was too difficult. So I said, I'll just buy this place and then I'll find a piece of property somewhere. So kind of on the hunt for a little bit of property.
Yeah.
My problem is I want to find enough acreage where I could run at least some rimfire matches. So
yeah.
That's the tough part for me because I don't want to drive an hour away. I want it to be close. So.
And I don't know if I would want to run matches at my house without having, needless to say that most of the guys in this sport, nothing would happen. But you never know when somebody would show up and something walks off.
Yeah. Yep. No, and it'd just be nice that it's separate.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're at home and don't want to hear shooting, which, I love the sound of gunfire, but at some point you get, it gets a little monotonous and overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I can go home and not have to listen to it. So,
yep.
Let's see. Let's see. I know the woodchuck in the eye story, LO, but the 22-250 had to have at least 3 or 4 fouling rounds through it to shoot back after clean. Yeah, I know my Tika was right at I think I needed 12 rounds to foul that barrel on that one. It just like 11 or 10, 11 or 12 was where it brought it back in after I decoppered it. Yeah, Kenny's been a fan of this Hops Elite foaming stuff. I've never used it. I've always been just a big solvent Hops number 9 fan. No ammonia, and man, it cleans out the barrel. Copper and foul after letting it sit 30 minutes. Yeah, see, I'm using Vortex for the copper.
Not only wait for him, but then come over to him. It reminds you how.
I would ask you what you use, Charles, but it's like use everything else.
What I do clean, I use Hoppy's 9.
Okay. Paying to feed 222 with Center X and RWS 50 is pricey. That's right. Vortex is life. Yeah, Joanne, Vortex makes some great stuff.
Helps us tremendously. Here's a really nice patient, right? Yeah.
What else we got? What else is going on? I got some exciting stuff going on, but I can't give it out yet. I still gotta finish up all the details. Then it'll be pretty cool.
Well, dang it, get those details finished up.
I know. I would. I need to do some more emailing back and forth and some talking. So We'll see.
When's Microtech making another run of the white Jedi Ultratechs?
I have no idea, honestly.
I don't know why I like that knife.
The straight up Jedi one?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, we got Tree Feller in the house. Oh shit, he's on a tree right now. Hold on. What's going on?
I'm a sucker for you guys, aren't I?
That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
Hey, at least he's living up to his name.
If you guys don't know who Tree Feller is, he's actually a tree monkey living in a tree right now, and he's in Australia, so pretty crazy.
As you said the other day, this is the future.
That's it. That's what we're going to see tomorrow, huh? Now, I was thinking about that, Jason. So I was trying to figure out if it's actually if you're just seeing the day that we saw. What's the date today for you?
Yeah, well, we're ahead of you guys, so you'll be seeing what we see.
Okay, you are ahead then. I wanted to confirm that. I'm like, maybe he saw what we already saw. I couldn't remember. Hey, kudos for that information and the contacts and all that stuff.
Yeah, worries, mate. You deserve it. Hopefully it works out real well for you.
I appreciate it, yeah. So I'm asking what you're doing right now, but I know what you're doing.
Sorry, what was that?
I would ask you what you're doing right now, but I have a feeling I know exactly what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I'm sort of skiving off. I'm waiting for the boss to get back. He's gone and emptied the truck, so I've got a little bit of time to talk. And then what's this cleaning you guys are talking about? I've never heard of cleaning rifles.
Well, between you and Charles, you probably don't clean anything, huh?
Nah, he won't clean them. They clean them, don't they?
Oh, nice.
No, my 22, I do about every 500 rounds. Centerfire, probably 200 rounds. So,
man, it's amazing. So that's what Australia looks like somewhere in Australia.
Yep.
I think you
We're in Brisbane, Australia.
The world's deadliest everything out there.
It's forced us to be incredibly clean.
There's probably a tiny spider that could kill you right now, and you don't even know.
Well, I better get back to it. You guys keep chatting. I'm going to keep listening. I'll get the tree down.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
No worries. Talk later. Bye.
Talk to you later.
Leave it to the crazy Aussie to come on alive hanging in a tree.
That's right. Yeah, I've talked to him in the past, and he's like, yeah, I'll listen to you live. You know, I'll have my headphones on, and I'll be cutting trees down and stuff, and kind of like he talked about, there'll be times after he drops a bunch of branches, he'll have to wait for it to get cleared out or whatever, and he'll get a chance to watch a little bit while he's up in the tree.
Well, that's cool.
That's good phone service up there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Kenny, LOL, was that a koala?
Yeah, it might have been. Let's see here. Your guest will need to connect. He might be hooked up to There we go. That'll help him out. I don't know if he couldn't disconnect or what. Let's see. Cured with 1/4-inch spacers. GT carbon ring, something awful. Man, what did I do?
You scrolled way back up.
I know. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like, why is everybody saying the same stuff? Australia's a lot like Florida. What state he was in? No, he just said he was in Australia. I'm not sure. He's upside down right now. The camera fixes automatic. What rope knot would you trust your life with? The family of 8s. Those are the knots you need.
Have you talked to Ray tonight to see how him and Chris done today?
No, they're probably still at it right now because it's still kind of early. He's probably be getting off here shortly, if not on the way back, probably.
Yes, it's 9 here, so It should be about 7 out there, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and they usually don't get out there till like 7 or 8. I know yesterday he got out early, but that's not normal. Yeah, I think today's kind of the end of the point stuff because what's today anyways? Is it Thursday?
Today's Wednesday. They wrap everything up tomorrow, don't they?
Yeah, Thursday is like their big their mission basically that they got to do. Which at that point in time there will be no points. It'll just be they either win or don't win. They can either extract the person and bring them back safely without killing any friendlies. And if they don't, then they all fail, I guess, somehow.
It's crazy how he said if one person on the extraction team gets killed, the mission's over with.
Big country, best way to sharpen your Microtech is to send it in and get it sharpened, man.
I don't know.
I'm not a knife sharpener. I know some people are, but I don't mess with it.
I was kind of disappointed in my factory edge from Microtech, my Ultratech.
I've heard that lately. There's been a few people that it wasn't as sharp as it should have been.
Mine was dull.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if that's some new sharpeners or what. I have heard that, though, a couple times. And I think Ray was the one. Did you tell Ray about that?
Yes.
Okay, then that was the one of the times I had heard. And I heard it one other time, too. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
But other than that, I love the knife. Heck, I carry it every day.
Yeah, they're great knives. They are. Actually, there's a huge. Are you going to go to that knife show, blade show in Georgia?
Nah, I'm not that big into knives anymore.
Gotcha. I'm going because I got to, but I've never been, so I figured it'd be a fun little weekend. I got a feeling.
It's crazy how much some of the Microtechs brag on the Facebook groups.
Break?
Do what?
What'd you say?
It's crazy how much some of the Microtechs brag on that Facebook group. On the Microtech buy, sell, trade, or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple lives up there. Those things are like $300 and something bucks now.
I'm talking knives bringing 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah, those are just plain way out of my range. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like you buy a knife for $200 and a year later it's worth $400, because it limited runs and stuff like that. They make incredible knives. I walk into the custom shop every once in a while and I'm like, man, these are cool. I'll never be able to own one, but but they're really cool.
Armament and axes, that is one sharper I would not recommend with a Microtech. If you're gonna that Ken Onion Elite knife sharpener, yeah, no way.
I've heard the worst knife sharpening ones that you do not want is like the kind where you put the blade in, it's got the two pieces of metal that basically just pull off the steel.
Yep.
Those are supposed to be the worst ones.
I've got a Wicked Edge that I use.
If I send in my silverware, will you sharpen that too, Rick? No, but they might. You don't want me sharpening your knife. Let me just tell you. You'll never see me in the sharpening area because that's out of my wheelhouse. I got a feeling Ray is doing is going to be a bad deal. Not for Ray, for the company involved. Just looks like a mess. Oh, yeah. But you got to remember, Doofusking, I always say it's the first time they're doing this, but I'm sure all those producers have done lots of different shows. So, yeah, it's not going as smooth as it could for sure. Yeah, the Brian T. That was pretty good. That was Chris on there at the end, but I don't know.
That's the kind of stuff that Chris lives for.
Yeah, Cyborg. Yeah, exactly. I have Dick's knife from when he was here. I'm like, I'll get it sharpened for you, and then I haven't been able to send it in. You just gonna have to wait, Dick, on that one, all right, buddy? You got your Kershaw or something. Waterstone's only. Those are good for duct tape knives and nothing else. Like knife sharpening tools that make it easier. There is. I just wouldn't mess with it.
I'll go broke if I have to. It's just breaking my heart.
If you know what you're doing, Chris, it's good. Yeah, carry NRA free membership pocket knife for the last 5 years. I think it's time to sharpen it. Very good, DW. What's the one that shows the clamp and then it's like you see the commercials where they're bringing it over like this, and you pull it out and flip it?
That is the KME.
Yeah, that one looks pretty good. If you get the angles right, I'm sure it's good.
I mean, the KME, it's a good sharpener. Heck, even the Lansky system, it ain't bad if you set the angle on it. Then there's the Wicked Edge, and now even I think some of the Russians has gotten into sending out some of the high-end sharpeners and stuff on things now. It's crazy how much money you can spend on a knife sharpener.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the ones I see in the shop are the big belts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's on them, diamonds and everything else, I'm assuming, but I don't know. Basically just like super 4,000 grit things. And yeah. We're doing pretty good. It's already been an hour that went by.
Doesn't seem like it's been an hour already.
I know, it goes so fast, especially when the topics are good. Yeah, you'll be talking for 10 minutes and it's already an hour and a half. You're like, man, what happened to the time?
Mm-hmm. So who else out there shooting any matches this weekend?
I know Big Country shooting a match. Chris Beck shooting a match, I believe. What's up, Shaggy Rockman?
What's up, Shaggy?
Yeah, our roommates use the landscape. Oh, that's
Rick,
good.
you shooting anything this weekend?
No, if I'm officially being a smart guy, I'm not gonna. But if I decide not to be a smart guy, I want to shoot that one in Georgia on Sunday. I don't even know if there's any spots left, but that's the problem, C-Beck. Here's the reason why I'm afraid to go all the way to Georgia. Because I don't know if I'll be able to get back.
Yeah.
I mean, and I only get, which is not bad, but it's not great, like 17.5 miles per gallon. So I don't know if it'd be a dumb idea to even try. Because, I mean, today I passed 4 or 5 gas stations and every one was empty.
Go rich in one of them little cars that get like 30 miles per gallon.
Yeah, but you can't even put a rifle in some of those.
Strap it to the top, it'll be fine. Put it in a Pelican.
Get you like a roof rack.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a lumber rack for your PRS rifle. Practice this weekend in paintball birthday party. Pray for me. That sounds like fun, Big Country.
Hey, I wonder if we can do a paintball PRS match.
That'd be weird. That'd be kind of fun, actually. It turned into a freaking Doop, doop. Oh, sorry about doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop.
Well, that's just it. You got to hit the moving target that's running in front of you.
Oh, yeah. You have one guy run back and forth at 50 and then like 75 kind of deal.
Yeah.
You get like 10 shots per yardage or something.
Mm-hmm.
You might have a new sport out there. It makes it easy as the RO, when they get hit, when the target gets hit. When you hear the person go, oh, and the guy can bob and weave and duck and jump. Videos up online for people out east filling plastic bags with, oh my goodness. Yeah, I know that workout.
I seen one earlier where a woman was filling up 2 of the plastic totes like you store stuff in.
Oh my goodness. You can't fix stupid. Yeah, Dickhead just says Prius with generator behind it. Let's see. Guys who'd be gaming. I'm running frozen paintballs to get higher BC.
Have you ever been hit with a frozen paintball? That stuff hurts.
Yeah, it's not good. I actually used to shoot a little bit of competitive paintball team stuff, and luckily I was gone, but friends of ours are basically the team had gone and shot against this other team, but this team was made up of girls, right? Well, what they did was they actually put perfume on their paintballs. So when you got hit, right, not only did you get marked, but the whole day you smelled like freaking shit. I thought it was genius. I'm like, that's smart, man. That's pretty cool. Like, oh yeah, you got hit by those girls. Yes, I did.
Hey, we can do airsoft PRS matches. Some of those airsofts are amazing on the accuracy of them, up to like 80 or 90 yards.
Yeah, especially the little bolt ones. They get some pretty accurate. What's up, Smoky Mountain boys?
And some of those guns, they're $900 to $1,000.
Oh, I bet. Six Creeder says pipeline's back up. Is back up anyway. So that means we ought to get fuel in another week or so. Oh, there you go. Golf ball picker cart.
So the guy in the golf ball picker cart's the target. I can live with that.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Still waiting for me to run across the line of paintball fire from X-Ring and Matt P at 25 yards. Only a helmet, goggles permitted. Not happening. Not happening at all.
If you done that and got video, that'd be your most watched video on YouTube.
If I did that video?
Yeah.
This one, the conservative sniper hunter's talking about?
Yeah.
I'd rather not have the views. I don't mind getting hit by paintballs, but I ain't going to run around butt naked.
Fine, you can have a pair of boxer shorts.
Oh, that sounds painful. And a pair of shoes, right? So Dick Hedges was telling me today, in order to run, basically to get set up with another PRS match, you need to be able to have, in order to be like the RO for that match, you have to have a year. You have to. How did he say? You basically had to be in the system of PRS, and then you also had to be ranked of some sort. That's pretty crazy. I was wondering how that worked. Yeah. Now you can run outlaw matches, but in order to run a PRS match, all that needs to have taken place. So it's kind of some new information I wasn't aware of.
I don't know how true it is, but I heard that somebody high up in the PRS told the match directors around if they want to run an NRL match, they'll never run another PRS match.
If they want to run another NRL, why is that?
I don't know. I guess because the NRL and the PRS has got a big beef going right now. I'm not sure how true it is, but that's what I've heard.
Man, of course there's got to be something that screws it up. So what's the guy's option? He has to go one way or the other, right? Left or
Pretty
right?
much.
Well, I hope he goes PRS because I like shooting past 100 yards. That's the one thing that I really don't like. Oh, match director. That's right.
He's on the bed.
In order to be a match director. I think I said RO, which was false information.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was actually testing Dick Hedges as well.
Big Country. I've watched some of Kicking Mustang stuff. That dude is a beast with an airsoft gun.
Charlie's still on the phone.
Is that the guy that videos all the stuff on YouTube? Shows the headshots and the
Yeah.
is that like a accent of some sort?
Yep. Like
Yeah,
he's
he
from
does-
Australia or New Zealand or somewhere like that.
Yeah, and they have those huge airsoft fields where it's like they're in the buildings and all over the place. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Smoky Mountain Boys, red, silver, and green long cut.
Yeah, still haven't talked to him yet. Our club is PRS for center, fire, and NRL for 22. Got it. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't mind shooting either one, but if I had my pick, I'd either like to do the NRL X matches or the PRS just to get out some more distance.
I want to shoot some of the NRL 100 matches, but nobody around here have any of them.
Yeah, those actually look really interesting. I like them because they're kind of all the targets are hidden. You're on the clock when you find everything. Kind of like those team sniper match stuff.
And you only need like 100 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah. What's cool is you get to range it. You got to find it, range it, and then shoot it. So it's pretty impressive.
Yep. Find it, range it, build your position, the whole 9 yards on the clock.
Yeah. Do you know what the time frames are on those?
I think 5 minutes, but I'm not sure.
That's pretty good. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that's got to take place.
Mm-hmm.
Either that, you just left edge and send it, right?
Pretty much. That is the way to shoot a match. Hold left edge and send it.
That's right. Bam.
Unless the wind's coming from the right or from the left, then you hold right edge and send it. Or vice versa, yeah.
Vice versa. I'm in the Chicago section of Norway. There you go, Tim. What up, Tom? Tom Olafson. Had a chance to meet Tom. Very nice gentleman. Thoughts on the 6mm 6? I got nothing.
I wouldn't shoot it in a match probably, but if I was, it would be one heck of a hunting cartridge in my opinion. Might be good in some of the F-class stuff also.
Where's conservative sniper? Trying to find. Have you seen that video with Eagle Eye? I don't know what you're talking about.
I think they're talking about where Kentucky Ballistics blew up that 50 cal.
Yeah, that gentleman was super lucky. I'm glad to see he was lucky that day. I'm glad to see he was wearing an iPro because I think if he didn't have that on, it would have been even a little worse. Like lose an eye kind of thing.
He got very lucky that his dad was there and said, "Hey, dude, you're bleeding out of your chest."
Yeah. Yeah, when you have to stick your thumb up into your freaking neck, basically, in order to save yourself, you know you're having a horrible day. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I watched his video on that after it happened, and he's like, it was one of those deals where it was, hey, it's just one more round. And
it's always one more round.
Yeah.
It's always one more lap, one more round, one more jump. Unfortunately, I've done that a few times. Yeah, let's just try this one more time. Don't ever say it. I'm going to shoot it one more time. Let's see her catching on email. Oh, good to hear. All right. 3 Crowns. I got email from 3 Crowns. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I don't know. It's a fun little chat night.
Yeah,
Kinda-
not bad at all.
I was glad you decided to jump on with me because there's just days when it's like I'm like I don't know what to talk about, you know. I haven't had much going on, so there's really nothing to. I mean, I've had on a few topics. There's a lot of great stuff going on, but for the most part, it's like I haven't really been out shooting or anything to talk about. But
Have you started feeling any of the effects of the COVID yet, or are you still feeling good?
the only thing's been just being tired. That's it.
Mm-hmm. It's weird how this stuff affects people different ways.
Yeah, I haven't noticed anything besides that. I'll just be tired. It screwed up my sleeping habits. I can tell you that much.
You know,
I'm
when
up,
we
like,
got it,
super late.
I had a headache for about a week. About it. You know, lost my taste and smell. My wife, she was so sick, she couldn't even get out of bed for about a week and a half. But she didn't lose her taste or smell. I'm jealous of that.
So, are you still at the point where you can't taste nothing?
I can taste like real sour stuff. I can taste hot stuff a little bit, but not very, very much. Smell, I still can't smell anything.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and it's been 4 months, I think.
Dang. And it was worse before as far as taste, right?
Yeah.
Like you could have downed the whole freaking, I don't know, ghost pepper or something and not even.
After it first happened, I could have probably drank a gallon of hot sauce and not knew it.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
You as well, Dick.
You would have known later, though.
Yeah. I eat a lot of hot stuff anyway, so it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah. What's up, Cow Pokey? Let's see. Great seeing you.
Nope, I can't smell farts either.
Yeah, that's a bonus. What else we got going? True story, Shaggy Rifleman. What's up, Willard? What did Willard say? If your rounds start acting weird, you stop shooting and find out why. Oh, got it. Yeah, that's well said.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Just send it.
Just send it. Hold left edge and send it. I'm hoping, well, that's if the Postal Service, actually UPS, if UPS finds some fuel, I should have my 360 anytime now.
So that's what you're waiting on.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that. And then I still need to order another chassis. I still got to figure out how to get one that I want.
Watch the hide, Rick. There's a lot of stuff that pops up on Sniper's Hide.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys find a Matrix Gray Metal Works, I know where there's a green one, but I don't really want green. I either want to get crazy colored something or other, but looking for the Masterpiece Arms Matrix chassis. If you
I
come
think
across
there was a chrome matrix on the hide earlier. Hold on, let me look.
on the hide there was?
I think so.
Yeah, I want either a gunmetal gray or even I like one of them crazy blue ones I got out there. I wouldn't mind trying one of those. I got some pretty cool like blues.
There's a green camo one on there right now.
On a Matrix chassis?
Yep.
Huh.
He wants $12.75 for it.
How's the camo pattern look? Pretty good?
Hold on, I'll send you a picture of it.
I know.
Never mind, it's left-handed.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. You got rid of that Did you get rid of it yet, Eagle Eye?
The source of irritation is gone. This is gonna heal the spine.
So, what do we got?
Lucas got a great point there, right? What's the point of living if you can't smell your own?
All right.
Let's see.
It's the overtime.
1250 on the web on that website. I sent you, Rick. Oh, that's right.
Oh my God. That is huge.
Here's
They
one of
got-
the blue ones.
They got a blue one? Let me see. I was trying to remember the email Jeff had sent.
I think he sent you the one for A&J Sporting Goods, didn't he?
That sounds right, yeah. Actually, I didn't look at that last night like I was supposed to. Wrong-handed. Yep, Jeff says, okay. Yeah, I need to do something because I need something to get here pretty quick because time is running out. Actually, I'm still waiting on a scope, too. Anybody got any connections to Spur scope mounts? It'd be nice if the guy that owned Mile High Shooting was watching this right now.
I am so excited. I can feel it all my body. It's like a relative I haven't
So I
seen.
bought a new EGW 30 MOA rail for the Tika. Yeah, buddy. What up, Mr. Matt Cross? All right. Well, I guess I better get off here and start shopping.
I sent you a picture of that blue chassis, Rick.
All right. Let me check it out right now. Oh, no. That's not going to work.
We did get some samples, so we'll send that in. So let's see what kind of stones in there. Okay. First over the
No, there's one I was thinking about getting. It's like this weird, like, metal blue color.
Almost like a metallic blue.
Yeah, it's not like a normal blue. It's kind of like, I can't remember. We were just looking at it. Me and Dick Hedges were looking at it when we were on the phone earlier. There's a couple that I could, if they had them available, I'd probably go with.
Just get you a foundation and call it a day.
I'm a huge fan of those. Not a huge fan. Not an enemy either, but I don't know. I just kind of like you get used to something. And you stick with it. All right. Well, you got anything, Charles, to tell these great people out there before we get on out here?
If you haven't shot a match, go shoot one. Go have fun. You
There
know,
you
go
go.
RO. Whatever. Just go get your feet wet somehow. Don't be afraid of it. Don't go out and buy a lot of gear. Take your gun or take your binos or whatever and just go check it out. Go see what it's all about.
Exactly. And I'll add on to that before we get out of here. Great points, Charles. As we also like to tell everybody, you probably got nieces and nephews. You probably got sons and daughters. You got neighbors that have never shot before, maybe. Try to take those type of people out to the range so they can either learn about the Second Amendment, have some fun enjoying the shooting sport, and that's what it's all about. So,
Yeah. Jeff Cobb, no problem on the info on the Cronus.
my phone's going beep, beep.
Rick, send me a picture of the colors of chassis that you're looking at, and I'll keep my eyes open on sniper's hide for them.
Okay, will do. All right, everybody, have a great night. Commander 97, Luca, the Shaggy Rifleman, Cool, Cow Pokey, David J, Armament Axis, Smoky Mountain Boys, Jeff Cobb, Chris Winsett, Matt Cross, Jeff Cobb, Eagle Eye, Defusking. I don't know if I said that right, but Willard's out there, Big Country. Hopefully I got everybody to see. Dick Hedges, Gordon, DW, Chris Winsett, and Tom Olson, and everybody else out there.
Good night, fellas.
You guys take care. Be safe. and see you out at the range.